Now, man, listen up. If a woman says any of these six things to you, then you better run for your life. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there want to be good guys, looking for a good relationship, looking for something good. But let me tell you something. A lot of women out there are walking flags. They give you signs, they say certain things to you that you just ignore and laugh over it. I've made that mistake as well. But today, I'm going to be sharing with you six things that if a woman says these six things to you, you better run. With that being said, let's get into it. Now, I've been away for a while, guys. I attend to some personal issues and some things that did come up. But we are back on this channel, and I know women are going to be mad. Mrs. Lai is back again, but the men are going to be happy that the leader of the MNMGA movement is back. Number one, I am the first child in my family. Now, this might sound innocent to you, but let's break it down a bit. If a woman tells you she's the first child in her family, in a culture such as the Nigerian culture, where the first child who has strong family ties tends to take over the responsibility of those kids. The first child tends to take over the responsibility of almost everyone. So you, being her boyfriend of the woman who is the first child, what does that mean for you? Well, simply it means you are not just dating her, you are dating her family as well. One. Secondly, every financial problem her siblings encounter means that that problem is going to be your own problem as well. Now, some time ago, I happened to be dating a chick. I was dating a girl who happened to be the first child in her family. And sadly, aside the fact that she had lost her dad, I found myself having to, once in a while, chip in a thing or two to help our siblings. Now, we broke up after a while, and 2 years into the breakup, sad for her to say, but then she lost her mother. Now, guys, imagine what could have been my situation had I still been in that relationship. I would have gone from being a boyfriend to being a boyfriend, husband, father of many nations. Sad to say, but it is what it is. So listen, if your girlfriend is the firstborn, you should be ready to sponsor an entire family. Or better yet, just walk away.
Run.
Number two, a girl who says, my daddy takes care of all my needs. Now, a woman who has been pampered by her father her whole life has never had a reason to struggle. She has never had a reason to work hard. She has never had or known the meaning of the word responsibility. So what does this mean for you? Basically, what this says is she will expect you to replace her father. She's not going to respect your hustle because she doesn't understand what it means as a man to hustle. So the moment you can't spoil her the way her father spoiled her, consider yourself done and consider her out. So I'm going to tell you this, guys. If her dad is her personal ATM, you will never be good enough for her unless you out-earn her father. So if you end up with a girl who tells you, my dad takes care of me, run.
Run.
Number three, a girl who says, I still talk with my ex. This for me is the biggest red flag. I hear a lot of girls out there say, oh, how dare you? You are being insecure. If I talk to my ex, what does it change? Listen, if she still talks to her ex, do you know what that means? That means she's keeping him as a backup option. There is no two ways about it. There's nothing being insecure about it. If she is still keeping him around, it means she still has feelings for him. And what does that mean for you? It means she is emotionally unavailable to you. And here's the worst part. If a woman you are dating is openly, confidently, with all paraquity telling you that I am still communicating with my ex, it means that she's testing you to see how weak you are. You cannot be a woman's second choice, guys. You cannot let yourself just sit out there and then watch her talk to her ex and say, well, I'm not an insecure man. She can do what she wants to do. I trust her. No, no, no. Listen, me as a guy, I'll tell you one thing. When I break up with a lady, I make sure to cut all communications or all connections with an ex. And if I'm still communicating or connecting with an ex, it means I'm still connecting with her confidence points. But that's topic for another day. Let's go on to number four. If a woman tells you that I am not having before marriage, but she is not a virgin, you might want to run. What am I saying? See, if she's saying that, I don't allow, you don't have to touch me, I want us to get married first. And then you ask her, okay, babe, come on, are you a virgin? And she says, well, no, but I am deciding to do that. that is the wrong one for you. Because what does this say for you? You have to ask yourself, this thing she's telling me now, did she tell it to all the list of guys on her list of past accessors before it came to me? Definitely no. So you're trying to tell me you gave your best years to men out there, but now you want me to wait, and while I'm waiting, I'm going to be taking care of you. I'm going to be doing everything that a boyfriend ought to do, but I should wait. So you're trying to tell me you had fun in the streets, but now you found a nice guy like me and you think I'm going to be the sucker. This is just a tactic to control you guys. So if she truly believes in this, I do not want to do anything before marriage, then she would have kept it that way from the beginning. So if she's not a virgin but suddenly found religion when she met you, guys, it is a scam. Therefore, run.
Run. Oh.
Number 5. A girl who says, I don't cook or clean. Let's be honest, modern women have been sold a lie that cooking and cleaning for your boyfriend is a form of oppression. I don't know where they got the ideology from, but it's the mess we will talk about some other day. But let's understand something. Every high-value woman knows how to take care of her home. Every wife material knows how to contribute to the home. If she doesn't cook for you, if she doesn't clean for you, she expects you to do it or expects you to hire someone to do it for you, my guy, you have to run. A woman who brags about no cooking, a woman who brags about no cleaning is a woman who brings nothing to the table. And when we talk about this topic of bringing something to the table, it's not just about money. Because let's imagine it. I'm out there hustling, dealing with the world, struggling, fighting, and trying to make sure that everything's going on. And the least you can do for me is to cook and clean. But when I come home to you, you tell me, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. You have to go and get a house girl to do that for you. That is a red flag. So if she says, I don't cook or clean, run.
Run. Oh.
Now, the last one, which is going to be a quite sensitive one, but I have to add it. A girl who says, my ex was abusive. Now, this is a tricky one. Because indeed, abuse does exist out there, let's be real. But a woman who is constantly playing this victim card is one who does not want to take accountability. What am I trying to say? If a woman says that all of her exes have been abusive, would you probably want to ask yourself that? Don't you think you were the problem? And you might ask Mr. Sly how. I'll tell you. You meet this first guy, he messes with you. She meets the second guy, he messes with her. She meets the third guy, fourth and whatever. They all keep messing with her and treating her abusively. That could say that she does have this penchant for choosing guys who are toxic. Now, look at yourself as a guy, man, a nice guy, a cool guy. And what you would think is, okay, I'm not going to be any of those problematic person. I'm not going to be that kind of person who brings wahala to her. So you try to be that nice person. But what happens is, she has been used to this pattern that she's going to get very bored with you. And when she gets bored with you, she's going to start drama that is not necessary just to get you to do something naughty and nasty. So she moves on to the second person and say, oh, that guy was also a bad guy. And let me tell you something, guys. Statistics have shown over time that women are more likely to initiate the domestic V, which in turn causes a response from the man, which turns into utter chaos. So a woman who constantly tells you, oh, that my ex was this, that one was this, that one was this, is most times using it as a form of manipulation. So when you hear that, you have to run. But guys, let me say this again. All these 6 things I've listed for you, do not ignore it. They are not harmless statements. They are warning signs. Too many men get trapped in bad relationships and they ignore all of these red flags. But from today onwards, I'm very sure you will not do that. If this is your first time finding me, guys, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe. Drop a comment below. What is the biggest red flag you have ever seen in a woman? Let's talk about it. With that being said, it is what it is. I'm out.